Hey vlog, I am on day 3. I don't know what day it actually is. Here on Little Cayman. It is super windy today. Y'all can tell with this audio. It's been a very windy winter from what I've heard, and so it's been like a lot, which has limited me from doing the things I really want to do, like go snorkeling and kayaking and such. It's just the wind is so strong. Doing anything on the surface does not look like it'll be fun. And the way my seasickness is set up, even getting on a boat right now sounds god awful. Actually god awful. Yeah, we're hoping that it looks a little bit better over the next few days, but I don't know, the weather report does not make it look like that's going to happen. So until then, I'm probably going to, obviously I'm still going to be doing all of the sciencey things I've been doing, taking eDNA samples. Hopefully the fish start showing up so I can start collecting some eggs, but the fish aren't even at the aggregation site yet, so that's a little concerning on my end for sample collection. Yeah, I think that's it. Just like keeping up with the sciencey things. I'm still doing dive vlogs. I'm still recording everyone's like reactions to dive, how it felt, etc. And then doing great dive vlogs as well. That information gets used for end of the year dive reports when the stuff gets turned into like universities or whatever organization that you're at. Bye. From here, I didn't record much of the sciencey stuff throughout the day, but in the morning, I biked over to the coffee shop to get a smoothie. This is like the one restaurant, nice place on the island. There's a couple other restaurants, but the only coffee shop on the island. I went and took a couple breaks and saw some pretty views. There's this pond called Booby Pond, which was the last clip, and then biked by the airport and saw a plane taking off. In between all that, I was doing all the sciencey things I mentioned before, but just didn't film any of it. After getting some coffee, getting a smoothie, doing some work, I needed to get more work done, but wanted to work outside. Of course, like in the last video, I'm getting the best Wi-Fi at some of the hotels that exist on this island. And this hotel has really good Wi-Fi at this really cute like viewpoint at the top. So I went to sit up there to do some work on my iPad. And then in my last break of the day, I actually went to the museum on the island. There is only one museum on the entire island. And it's a really cute place. They show images of different animals found on the island. Well, there's a whole section for air, there's a section for sea, and there's a section for land. Most of it is like images of animals that live on the island, but there's also some things from like ships and artifacts, etc. that exist. Really cool pictures of grouper, the fish that I study, and a really cool picture of a whale shark found on the island, which whale sharks rarely pass through these islands, so that was pretty cool to see. And that was pretty much all I recorded for this day. Now let's hop into day 4. Good morning, vlog. It is a little bit past 8 in the morning. This is a huge fan. Sorry. We just dropped people off at the dive site to start the educational dive. Usually I go on this dive, but I did not have the capacity to do that today. Like last year I did that dive, I was sick as a dog. I was throwing up. It's 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees. Everywhere. Like I have video, I'm pretty sure, of how I felt last year somewhere. Post throw up. I just didn't have it in me to do it again, so I decided to just not do it this time. Not go on that dive this time. Not go on the boat this time, and instead I'm running some errands. We have groceries coming in today because we're like literally out of food already. I want to go, it looks like a little bit calmer out, so I want to go kayaking potentially, or like maybe like a little baby snorkel.
But we shall see. We shall see. I brought the car back because we do need to get food, and someone's not feeling well, so I might have to take them to the clinic. We'll see. Okay. Good morning. And this is probably vlog 2 at this point, so howdy, vlog 2. I'm a hot mess. Hey vlog, I am on a pretty good break. The team's on their education dive. I actually don't have to pick up the groceries until 11, and I have a little bit of time before that happens. So I went biking. I've been getting like a bunch of pictures and stuff around the island. I completely left my drone in my suitcase, so I haven't gotten any like drone footage, which I wanted to do, but that's fine. I'll do that another day. I finally got signed up for a dive tomorrow, so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And I got a lot of my other work done for bins. Started like essays for some of the fellowships I'm applying for. So there's still always things to be done, but I'm choosing to take my wins and enjoy the little bit of time I have when I actually get a break. So here we are getting content. After taking a swim in the pool, I needed to wash my hair bad. It's been a few days. So starting off with the pre-poo, then I've really fallen in love with the Ajwa Beauty Wash Day collection. I literally use their shampoo, their deep conditioner, their leave-in conditioner, and their oil. And like those 4 steps is good for field work, honestly. The price point is a little high, but honestly, bringing the travel kit and using that for 2 weeks, it is the most ideal thing for 4C hair. So if you are a textured hair girly and are looking for the right hair products when going into the field, want to keep your hair soft and moisturized, this is it. Stopping for a quick coffee break. Hey vlog, I am at the coffee shop. This is your one-stop shop for like smoothies, coffee, souvenirs, the gift shop, breakfast. It's a restaurant, literally everything. Literally your one-stop shop for everything, which is perfect, and it's right next to the airport, which is ideal because the food should be coming in on the next flight at like 11 a.m. Conditioner going down my face. Yeah, next flight is food. I'm a little bit early, so figured I would just come here for a smoothie, chill, get some work done. I brought my iPad. There's pretty good Wi-Fi here, which is always a win. And yeah, I wanted somewhere like to sit that was shaded because I literally just showered and did not feel like sweating. The food never came, so once this was done, I ended up going back to the lab, picking up everybody from the boat and dealing with a lot of the water samples I had for eDNA analysis, literally filtering water pretty much the rest of the day. The fish I study still have not spawned, which is pretty concerning considering my thesis is based off of the early life history stages of these fish, which requires them to spawn for me to get those samples. So this year I did not get those samples, but it's not a horrible thing. It just kind of sucks for this year, but we move. We're still doing the DNA work that I'm doing, and that's working out great. It's now a brand new day, and I'm finally going diving. I'm literally here having a whole conversation about predictions of what we can do for the next week, considering the fish haven't spawned. I don't know if they'll still be there next week, but we're not stressing too hard over it. We're enjoying our time while we're here doing the other lab work I have to do, or different things we can do for the education content, and going on a dive. I'm like 5 days late to doing this, or 3 days late to doing this, but I needed to turn in some of my dive waivers so I could actually go diving without any legal issues happening. I'm apologizing now for
You have a smash waiver.
turn those in, and then we hop straight on the boat after getting dressed. Shout out to Waterlust for the dive leggings. I hate wearing a wetsuit, especially in warm water, but I always mess up my legs if I go diving or snorkeling without anything on my legs, like a wetsuit. But I don't need a wetsuit because Waterlust exists, and they have the most beautiful leggings that work perfect for diving. If it's not obvious by now, we are doing a shipwreck dive. It was really cool. It's a spot called Soto Trader. That was the name of the ship that wrecked. And it's a very beautiful spot. Saw lots of really cool things living on the reef, like a nurse shark, several Nassau grouper, many other reef fish, and brain coral and different types of corals. Pretty cool spot. Highly recommend going if you ever come to Little Cayman, Cayman Islands. I highly recommend diving with Little Cayman Beach Resort or Southern Cross Club. Both of their dive shops are really good. Thanks for sticking along and watching the whole vlog. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. I plan to post like 2 more fieldwork vlogs after this. And let me know in the comments if there's any other type of content you want to see, if you have any questions or anything else about marine science or marine biology or travel. I'm always happy to create anything that you guys want to see.